with sink, a hard-breaking slider. His changeup is his third pitch. He won't go to that much often, but this is top of the rotation kind of stuff. Big time arm.
Ready now, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: 8 hits in 15 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 2-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Popped him up. Cisco has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Just underway in Baltimore. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Two out, nobody on. fly ball right down the line in left. Mancini giving chase, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Albert now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Gausman has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Deck McGuire is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 2-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. He'll try it again, 3-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Manny Machado now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swing by Trumbo and a drive to left field. Upton going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run homer here for Mark Trumbo, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman, Chris.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Simmons, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And there's your first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
At the plate, Luis Valbuena. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Chris Young. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A Ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Ready now for Baltimore. Danny Valencia. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. To 3rd. Valbuena's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Schoop. Here comes the first pitch. Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Batting 8th, catcher.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. From the belt, kicks and deals. A changeup over the inside corner. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Schoop leads off first with 1 away. Sent toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting 9th, 3rd baseman.
In now, Jace Peterson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Orioles leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. A nice aerial shot there of the Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. And now for the Angels, number 10. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9th, right fielder, number 59.
At the plate, number 59. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. This is line to left. Mancini is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Sisco is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. They're still down. It's 2-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. Changeup in for a strike. Way in front of that fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's his slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Machado now on 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Rasmus, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch.
Mark Trumbo.
Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees, because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated. You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Popped up. Pujols over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
No strike.
Popped him up. Davis in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
One and one. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
there's one well above the zone for a ball. Danny Valencia is on deck. Count remains full. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Simmons waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Danny.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Jonathan Scope.
As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Chance Cisco hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A ball and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And there's ball 2 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Here's Chris Young. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied down the left field line. Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance. Number 10. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, number 59. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mancini is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Now batting, Jace Peterson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Softly hit out to short. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Mancini, base runner at first with one out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I had to count 2-2.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Upton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0, you can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Orioles leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's taken down and in for a ball. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way to Upton. This one skied out toward right. Valencia has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Mark Trumbo.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Davis waits on the 1-1. A little bouncer. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Danny Valencia in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Valbuena will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here on the show, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for the Angels.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Mancini on the move. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. That misses. 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A 3-0. There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Chris Young, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, number 10, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
This is skied out toward right. Valencia is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jonathan Scope.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Ron Cisco.
Digging in to try it again, Chance Cisco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he's safe.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Upton. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Young to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The center fielder, number 28.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's gone 2 for 8. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Another full count pitch on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. Ready once again, number 59. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Miguel Castro takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ian Kinsler will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-1. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Here's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Upton stands at first with 1 out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mancini. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Young, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 out, bases loaded. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Orioles 6 and the Angels 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 47.
In now for the O's, Chris Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Danny Valencia. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 6-3. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now for the Angels, number 10. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Right back to Britton on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Striding in, number 59. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 1 out. Nobody on. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Up around the face. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Angels down to their last strike. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Two and 2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Machado is up with it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-3 the final score today. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kevin Gausman earns the victory on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.